And how's Maryland? Is it hot in Saskatchewan?
Yes, it was today, but we had a lot of wind.
Oh, okay.
But I think it was only about 23, 24 today, but tomorrow's supposed to be like 31.
Oh my gosh.
And all next week, people were saying it's supposed to be hot.
Ooh.
The clouds really built up this afternoon, and tonight they're purple and look like we're going to get something, but they just fool us.
Holy moly, eh?
Yeah.
Well, hello there over there in Facebook world. Jean and Valerie are hanging out. Staying cool, I hope. Yeah, it's brutal. That's all I have to say is it's brutal, and I wish that everybody could have air conditioning. Well, we're going to play with Very Versailles tonight, but I did my draw for the latest draw board. Ooh, ah, ooh. Valerie says she keeps wetting her hair and it being long enough down the back. Oh my gosh. You have drips happening? Hi, Marlene. Yeah, so I'll wait a little bit to see if the person who won comes on, and then I'll announce the winner of the latest draw board.
So we know it isn't one of us.
Yeah, I hate to disappoint.
But
Oh,
she
Jean.
could be being sneaky and just
She could be.
Oh, you guys know me so well.
You're quite the enabler. I didn't get a Hey Chick birthday card in the mail this week, so now I have to buy my own set. Thanks, Glenda.
Oh, well, I might have another giveaway tonight, depending on how this card goes. I have no idea how it's going to go. And Valerie, you're not a drip. Jean said it was cool, dreary day in western North Dakota, and they got a little bit of rain. Oh, email it our way, Jean.
Yes, please.
I went, was sitting around doing stuff this afternoon, and the kids are all tucked up in the cool house, and the dogs, and Cameron had mentioned this afternoon or earlier this afternoon, he wanted to go to the pool, but I really didn't want to go because they have a pool at their house, but it means I have to drive all the way out there and then walk down their acre of property to the pool that is down at the back of the property. And I thought, oh, come on, Grandma, get off your ass and get out there. So we drove out, him and I went out, and I drove down to the back of their property. I didn't walk because it was too hot, but the pool was lovely. It's just a little splash pool. It's not very big, but it's big enough that you can, when I sit, it comes up to my chin.
Oh, perfect.
And he kept going around and around in circles. And the water was just going around and around, so I didn't have to do anything. I just bobbed around in circles with him. Hey, Norma. Okay. All right. I kept you in suspense long enough. So the winner of the latest draw board, which consists of the Forever and Always bundle, matte black dots, heart trinkets, some ribbon that is Blushing Bride with gold, the designer paper, the foil, and I think definitely designer paper and the foil. I don't remember whether I put the black and white paper in here or not. I don't think I did, now thinking about it. So foil and designer paper and the bundle, like the whole shebang suite.
Lovely.
Oh, Jean, no fireworks? Uh-oh, 4th of July is coming. It's not that far away. Okay, drum rolls, and the winner of the package is Norma. Woohoo, Norma!
Congrats, Norma.
Cookies up anytime. They're all ready for you.
You guys hear my AC unit going?
Nope.
Oh, good. I was going to turn the volume down.
Oh, no, it's fine. Just
Not
waiting.
shutting the AC off.
No, don't shut your AC off.
No, you'd
Oh,
find
guess
me in a puddle.
Yes.
Oh,
You're welcome, Norma. Guess what I found in my drawer?
Nice.
Guess what's
Cute.
retiring that I found in my drawer? So I have a full package of the snail designer paper and 2 packages of that, what was it called? Natural Touch Specialty Wood Grain Paper. So I'm going to be giving these away. I think I'll give away something tonight along with the card. Now, if you win and you don't live in town, then you can either pay the $20-ish that it's going to cost you to ship them in the 12 by 12 state that they're in, or I will slice them to 6 by 12 and they should go for a lot cheaper. Or if you are in Powell River, I'll bring them over when I come at the middle of the month. And if you live here, well, of course you can pick them up whole. But I don't know yet what the giveaway is going to be. So just stay tuned. Hey, Very Versailles. It's one of those stamp sets that is made for collage cards, which I don't do a lot, but I do enjoy doing them. So I thought we would do, have you ever done that technique where you do a spray, a spray, a spray, and then cut it in 4 and have it in the corners? No? Yes?
I think so.
Oh,
Well, I thought maybe we would try that tonight. It is a fabulous stamp set. I like it. I got it when it first came out. I'm not too fond of this part, but it has its moments. And I must say I did cut that stamp because it says always thinking of you. Well, I just took the always off. I do that a lot. I don't want it to say what they say it says, so I just hack it off. And it fits back up. You can't even tell that when you cut them that they're not whole when you stamp them. Okay, so what colors shall we do? Because remember, it's collaboration night, and although I have an idea, it's going to come out of you guys. So what colors do you want to see?
Blackberry Bliss.
Blackberry
Ooh.
is on the table. Blackberry Bliss. Come on. Pale greens and soft yellows from Valerie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of green in there, definitely.
Oops, I just threw my ink pad on the floor.
Pale papaya, maybe?
Pale papaya, soft sea foam, and so saffron. I have no idea whether these are going to go together. Granny apple green. Okay, Yvonne's taking it in a totally different direction. Polish pink with blackberry. Okay, we might end up doing 2 tonight.
If you're stamping the leaves, the pear pizzazz would be good leaf one.
Okay. And pair pizzazz says. Pear pizzazz. Okay, shall we start with a light version and then the second one will work up into the brighter colors or what?
Sure.
Because I can't do all of these in one. It's not going to work. It ain't gonna work.
Go big or go home. Isn't that?
Uh-huh. But you know, there's a point, Wendy, when it passes the looking good and gets to the, oh my God, what colors are you using?
What have I done? Yeah, been there.
Last week with that chicken card, just saying.
That chicken card was cute.
It was.
Oh God, I have nightmares about that chicken card. I really do. Okay, well, let's just like play, right? That's what we're here for. I have lots of cardstock, so if you don't like it, we'll just get another piece. Okay, this is white, by the way, not vanilla.
Is that a full sheet?
It is a full sheet.
Okay.
Because if nothing else, we're going to make 4 card fronts at once, because you can do that. Okay, so here's the stamps. Got that one. This is the sentiment. And then we have thank you and have a beautiful day. And I forgot to get this one out. So just let me get that one out. And I'll get a block for it. No, Heather's not sending me the chicken card back. She's saving it for her father's birthday in September. Not coming back into my house. I still had ink on that block from last time I stamped. Okay, what shall we start with? Let's start with this. What color do you want me to do this in? Is this going to be the soft sea foam?
Yes.
Or is this going to be this color, the blackberry bliss?
Ooh.
You'd always stamp the blackberry bliss off first too.
Yep.
So
Okay,
it's
Valerie said,
Blackberry.
go ahead.
I use the blackberry bliss as a card base, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah, I think so too.
okay,
It makes
Valerie
awesome
says
leaves though.
it does. It does, and don't forget, I have Winky.
I didn't forget.
I have
Oh, yeah.
Winky. Okay, Valerie says this in soft green.
go for it.
Sure, why not? I mean, what have we got to lose, right? We're having fun, we're playing. I just have to get things out of the way because I want to stamp, and tell me if this works. I want to stamp like that. And kind of start with 4, like envision this as 4 card fronts. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going for it. Oh, apparently I should have stamped that one down further. Oh, well. Lord only knows what this is going to end up looking like. Okay. Now, should I have done 2nd generation stamping on that too? Hello, anybody there?
I'm thinking the words in the spaces,
The words in what?
the words,
Yeah,
put them in between the vines. Yeah.
what color?
That I'm not sure about yet. What colors was it again?
So saffron, pale papaya, bumblebee, blackberry bliss, and soft sea foam.
Pale papaya.
Pale papaya.
2 votes for pale papaya. Valerie says go for it, doing second generation stamping. Okay, we can add that if we need to. Okay, am I full generation stamping the words or stamping them off and then adding them? And
Stamp once off to see how dark it is.
Yeah.
and
Please.
then I need to know if you want them straight or if you want them higgledy-piggledy.
And how bright is it? Second generation.
Oh, well, it dried. Hang on.
No, first generation. Oh, that might not be bad. I think the first.
Okay, Jean says yes to papaya. Yvonne says full to make it darker. And Valerie says straight.
Okay.
Does that work? Full strength, straight, pale papaya,
Yep.
right there.
Sure.
Am I overlapping it with the
Yeah,
leaves? Okay, it's going anyways.
wherever it lands.
Okay. There we are. 1, 2, 3. Let's make this one different. 4. And 1 in the middle. Ooh, starting to look good. Let's do some more leaves in second generation. This is one of those techniques where you play with it until you get it the way you want it to look, you know? There we go. Okay, now some yellow or some blackberry bliss or something else or nothing at all. Oh, good, Valerie. So you're fully protected now. Me too. Okay, I have this little thing here. We could add that. Let's look at what it looks like stamped in So Saffron.
What about that medallion? Do you have a die for that one?
There's no dies for the stamp set. It's fussy cutty.
Definitely second generation.
Norma
Yeah.
says Blackberry Bliss second generation. You want this in Blackberry Bliss or in soft saffron? Oh my good Lord, So Saffron. Hello, woman. Okay, there it is in So Saffron and Blackberry Bliss. Now remember, when Blackberry Bliss dries, it dries purple. It doesn't dry black like that. It's really weird. but-
Blackberry Bliss.
Blackberry Bliss, but I think it has to be second generation
Yeah, yeah.
because the other
Okay.
one is so soft.
Okay, and am I just all over the place or specific spots?
Wherever it lands.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes.
Ah,
I did, I closed my eyes.
oh my God. Oh.
Did you know you could stamp with your eyes closed?
I don't think I would want to try it.
Ooh. Ooh, third generation's even cooler. Okay. Let's hack it and see what it looks like hacked. Because we can always add more if we want to. 4 1/4. 5 1/2. So I would say that one goes that way, and that one goes that way. That one goes that way. Cool. It needs some yellow though. Now, what yellow do we want? Do we want that so saffron? Maybe this second generation so saffron? No? Yes, something else? You guys are being
So sa-
quiet.
Second generation, so saffron is so light.
Yeah, it's gonna be first.
We don't have to use so saffron. We can be using something else. How about if we use some so saffron and take a blending brush and just blend some color into the background of one?
Yeah.
I'll put it on mute. Somebody just burglarized my place.
Say what?
My niece come in.
Oh,
I'm putting you on mute.
okay. I'm always so afraid when I'm using these things that I'm going to end up with a blotch. It's just toning down that white a bit. Can you see any of the color in there?
Mhm.
Just
Yes.
a hint, just a hint. Okay, next.
Next.
There's no help forthcoming. I can see this. We can get another stamp set. We don't have to use this one. I'm gonna cut this to 5 1/4 by 4. Hang on. And then I'm gonna get the Blackberry Bliss cardstock. Whoops. Not destroyed. Valerie, are you committing murder over there with a wasp? What was it doing in your house? Nasty things. Hey, this cardstock matches my shirt. Can you see my shirt? Oh, it doesn't look very purple on the picture. It's that color. Okay,
I like that.
Yeah, that looks good.
now I'm thinking a sentiment,
In Blackberry Bliss.
but do we want it right on there? Or do we want it on something popped up? Or do we want it on like a circle or some kind of a, where's that? Well, I still got ink on this. I don't want to put this down on there and have ink on it. No. We could stamp that and then put that and then cut it out and pop it up over top of that thing, or we could turn it this way and do it that way. Valerie says it needs more of the writing stamp on it.
Yeah, I think so.
That's easy to fix. Okay, I got out the pale papaya. How about if I just do the whole background? Now we're getting into the collage-y part. Look. Yes. You guys are probably going, ew, that's awful. I have one word to say to you. Well, actually it's two. Chicken card. Okay, we have more words now. Oh, let me put a temporary piece of tape on there so that it sits and stays where it's supposed to. Okay, now.
See, I would stamp directly on with the thinking of you or something like that, and then put a couple of gems on it.
Uh-huh. And that would be the card done and over with? Down there like that?
Yes.
Do you want always thinking of you, Janet, or
No.
just thinking of
No,
you?
just I think the always sounds awkward.
I think so too. Isn't that a song? Here I am with the songs again. Okay, sorry, I got to move it a bit so I make sure it's straight-ish. Please, if there's anybody up there looking out for me tonight, make this straight. It's relatively straight.
Much straighter than last night's sentiment.
You know, I left last night's sentiment too. I did not change it.
I was in awe.
That's okay, because I couldn't even get the Facebook thing. It went off on me and then, but I could get the replay.
It was weird last night. It wasn't letting anybody who had a computer wasn't able to watch it.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, I tried, I couldn't get in.
Yeah. Because
Not even me, I couldn't.
when it first started, I was okay. And then about 5 seconds into it, it shut me off.
Yep.
But I could get the replay.
Yep. I know. But anybody that had a mobile device, it was working for. And so I put my other phone on and it worked perfectly fine.
Well,
Yeah, I was using my iPad.
Weird, eh?
That is lovely.
Okay, what kind of bling do you want on it?
shiny.
Well, that narrows it from here to there.
Yeah.
Do you want colored or white or clear?
Clear.
Colored.
Rhinestones or elegant faceted gems or
Elegant faceted gems would be lovely.
We
I
do
can
have
color.
4 cards.
Pardon me?
We do have 4 cards.
We do. And I can color these.
Whoa. Blackberry.
I have it out. Let's give it a try.
So when
I
you,
haven't attempted these
when
ones,
you
but
usually color your faceted gems, do you usually use the light blend or the dark blend?
I always use the dark because the lights never have enough color in them.
Okay,
Now this is going pink.
that did.
I see that.
Isn't that interesting? Hmm.
Okay, maybe not colored.
No, it's flat.
Get off there.
Lovely. Very nice.
Very simple, very pretty.
Like that.
My spidey sense is going, no, it's not, there's not enough on there. Jean says ribbon. Oh, we could maybe
Oh.
wrap twine around it. We could color some twine, white twine with the blends and maybe do that around it.
That would be nice.
Yeah, need something, definitely.
Okay. I don't know how much of this we want. Do we want to wrap it around a couple of times? And do we want a bow? Like there's so much we can do with just simple twine.
A bow.
We could do something like that. And then tie a bow right there. What do you think?
Hmm.
In
Nice.
Blackberry Bliss, can you color that twine?
I can, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that would be
And the
pretty.
bow there, yeah. Yes.
Do I have blackberry ribbon? Yes, I have the blackberry ribbon. Is it still active? It is. It is. Oh no, this is gorgeous grape. We don't have blackberry ribbon. Well, that sucks. This is gorgeous grape and I don't think it's going to go too purpley.
Yeah.
No blackberry ribbon. Ribbon colored in blackberry, Val, or twine colored in blackberry?
Mm.
Okay, I'm getting stuff out of the way because this is gonna get messy now. I should go put gloves on because I know I'm going to get all inky. This may not work.
It's not retired yet, but we have the Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon from the mini catalog.
We do. We do.
Yeah. And we're
Uh-oh.
not, we have a few days before it's retired, June 30th.
Hang on a sec. Hi. Hang on. Oh. Oh, sorry, what's the parent? The parent of the children that we have. So I couldn't really ignore her.
Oh, she doesn't trust you, eh, Glenda?
She does, but they call every night to say goodnight. Look, Blackberry Bliss striped ribbon. Don't tell me I didn't get it.
I have a whole roll.
On
Ooh,
page
that.
86, yeah.
Oh, I think I
Use
took that one, right?
Yep.
You were hiding.
Ah,
It looks like it's never been used.
A little bit. A little bit. Well, you saw what I did with my ribbon when I showed you the thing that Norma won has all that ribbon on it. That's what I do with my retired ribbon. I package this up. Okay, and then are we wanting a bow?
Oh.
What would happen if I did this, flipped it over like that, glued it on there, and then made a bow and put it right there?
would be good too. Or else just a piece of ribbon that's knotted even with the ends going up and down.
Up and down?
Put it on the first one on with the twist in it.
Oh. It's like,
And then another piece of ribbon, just take it and put a knot in there.
I get it now. I get it now. Sometimes you have to hit me over the head with a 2x4.
Oh, it's too darn hot to even think. Woohoo, we're down to 30 outside and 27 in here.
That's good.
I think the AC is going to go all night tonight.
Shush, don't tell anybody I'm using that adhesive.
What?
Nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing.
Twist it.
Well, I want to try this way first.
Oh,
Because we can always, that's why I'm using this ribbon, so we can, oh yeah. Getting it straight would be a good thing though. There we are. Now, where'd the other piece I cut off go? There it is. Come on, under. Uh-oh, apparently I'm ribbon challenged tonight. Sit, stay. Yes, the poor puppies. Took them out a couple of times to do their business, and it's, don't walk on the pavement. We got to walk on people's lawns because it's way too hot for them to be walking on the pavement.
Yes.
If I won't do it, I'm not going to make them do it. Okay, that way or this way?
I like it going up, maybe an angle, a bit of an angle.
That way?
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe over a little tiny bit? Okay. I gotta take it off because it has to go the other way. Because it's curving, you know, from the curving of the roll it was on. A 2x4 is too expensive to use to hit you with. Thanks, Jean. Oh God, I saw somewhere on Facebook that the price of wood is coming down now. So all these people that have been hoarding all these pieces of wood are now trying to pawn it off on people and are losing their shirts. That's what they get for being a naughty people. That's better. See how it lays down flatter now? Well, that one's not, but there we go. Okay. It's not refined, but I'm looking at placement. Valerie says sideways. Okay, there's up and down-ish, sort of. And there's what it would be sideways.
Slightly angled would be nice.
So
Yeah.
lightly angled.
Yeah,
Two
that's
blended
it.
units
There,
across.
like
That's
that.
it.
Yeah.
Wood is very expensive here in Canada too, Jean. It is horribly expensive right now. I don't know how anybody can afford to be building a house.
And there's so many houses going up around here.
Yep. Has anybody been down the new road yet to my house and looked at that black and white house or that black and gray house that they just finished repainting?
Yeah, I did.
Isn't that the butt ugliest thing you've ever seen in your life?
I kind of like it.
Oh my God. It's like they're living in it just reminds me of what was the name of that? Addams Family. Reminds me of an Addams Family house. I don't know. It's bizarre because they put black and white rock all over the front of their yard. They have black pots and a black fountain. And the white rocks are kind of cool because they have bling in them and they shine. Really
Yeah.
weird.
I've
Okay,
seen
how's
that.
that?
That looks lovely, I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Let's finish it off and we'll move on to number 4.
Did I miss that many? I was gone
Wishful
that long.
thinking. Oh God. Apparently I wish it was over.
Apparently.
My niece had to come and show me her new vehicle, new secondhand vehicle.
Nice.
You won't believe this, but somebody's outside my window cutting the lawn.
Oh, is he? Does he not know it's hot out there?
And it's my husband.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, well. we
Probably
can't-
cooler now than it was at 10 o'clock this morning.
yes.
maybe, but oh, too hot for me.
Yep.
Yeah, well, when you gotta cut the grass, you gotta cut the grass.
No, I don't.
Oh, it can wait.
I dial 1-800 James come cut my lawn.
Oh, I need to get Heather's information
Okay.
for James to come and see if he can come and do my friend's lawn.
Ah. Ta-da. I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, I need to get pieces for the inside. Hang on. There's no die cuts on there. There's no fussy cutting on there. There's no raised anything on there.
Yeah,
That is just bizarre.
but it looks beautiful.
Okay, this way. Not bad, not bad.
You could definitely do a lot of them if you needed, like fairly quickly.
Yep. You bringing my phone back? What's better? Pardon me? Okay. I'm going to stamp here. And then I'm going to move it down and do second generation. You can't see it. It's just a very, very light shadow there. Ooh, looky. I like it. Okay, we'll put it in and then, so start thinking of color scheme for the next one. I still have all those bright colors. Oh, no, we have, never mind. We have 3 more cards to do. These might just end up being thank you cards. Because you know, I don't send thank you cards. I send whatever I have. Happy birthday or thinking of you, or you never know. Number 1, done. Number 2 on the table. No, let's do a sideways one for number 2. Okay. I'm envisioning, what do you think about if we get the layering diorama dies and do a couple of layers and have this as the background?
Oh,
Yes, no, maybe?
This is the paper you're gonna see underneath?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Valerie says on the next card for the inside, just do the stamp with the writing once in second generation. Okay, yes, ma'am. Okay, ribbon out of the way. All right, let me get the layering diorama dies. So I'm thinking, let's see what size we want. Okay. What color card base do we want for this one? We want, so
Seafoam.
I'm trying to get those words out. Thank you.
that works.
Okay, let me put blackberries this way. Yeah. Get the other one. Oh my God, Valerie, 83 in your house? Okay. Then if we do that, and then a layer like that on top, do we want it in white? You guys are not too helpful tonight. What happened to maybe did I piss you off because I didn't like last week's card? Or it's just too hot to think.
Glenda,
Uh-huh.
what about if you use the dies to cut right on the white that's already stamped?
That piece?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then move them around so you can see the seafoam green through parts of it. I don't know if that would work.
I'm not understanding. Can you explain to me what you're trying to get me to do?
So line the dies up so that you can cut inside of one another. Can you do that with those?
That's as liney uppy as these two get. If you want me to line them up, then I have to get rid of that one and go smaller. Wait,
No,
there.
no, that was, I think the other one was good.
Like that?
Yeah. So die cut out a piece of the white and that is stamped,
Yep.
and then inside, and just instead of putting them right into the hole, twist it a bit on that, and then the same with the top one.
Okay, am I cutting out this with the small one or the big one?
Oh,
Oh,
so yeah.
so you want to have this on the outside and then this as a frame and that in the bottom? That's what's going to happen if I cut them both out. You will have this with a big
right.
hole, then
Yeah,
this will
no.
be a frame, and then that'll be by itself.
Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah.
I'm not going to ignore you. But what I can do is if we cut these out of white, like leave that hole on the bottom. And if I cut a white one so that it has a hole like that, and then another white one so it has a hole like that, and overlap them, then you'll see the colored here. This will be white and this will be white, or we can do a color. You know what I'm meaning?
Yep.
You're going to cover up just about all of the stamping.
Well, we can move this. And it doesn't mean that we can't stamp more. So are you telling me you don't want me to do that?
No, I wasn't saying that.
Because you can tell me that. Because tonight's the night to tell me that.
And if you want to listen, you will. And if you don't want to listen, you either won't or you'll whine. But I'm at the it's too hot to think stage. I'm just enjoying watching. Ignore me.
Okay, that's two people that have told me to ignore them. I am not going to be ignoring you. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. There's the first one. Now let me just put another piece of cardstock. where's the die? Is this the die? Okay, so now how do I want it cut? It's going to sit over top like that. And then this one's going to sit over top like that. So then I want this one to be offset a little bit. Maybe like that. Let's just try it. You know, this is what tonight is all about, right? We're just trying it. If we don't like it, we don't have to use it. I have like 12 packages of white cardstock. I don't think we're gonna...
I hope we don't have to go through all of them tonight.
Oh, poor Marlene and Valerie. It's too hot to think.
I like the idea of the layering, but I'm wondering if the green is too pale.
The card base?
Yes. I mean, I don't know if what it looks like on my computer is what it really looks like, if that makes any sense at all.
Yep, I hear you.
I think it looks nice, but
Okay.
It's okay. We can
I
move
could be
it.
right out in left field too.
I like that. Maybe the green is bright enough.
Okay, this isn't the right length. Hang on. See, and then this would cover that up, and we'll pop this up one dimensional so that there's a little bit of lift in between the two of them. And then we can go from there.
What about the top layer being in soft seafoam?
Yep.
It seems like to me, it's got a lot of white.
Yeah, well, that's me. I like white in my card.
See, I thought
Unlike
Well, I
the
like white,
chicken
but-
card. We won't talk about the chicken card.
you were going to use the pieces that you'd actually cut out and lay them over the stamped image. I like it this way.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no,
what I was thinking also.
sorry, no, using the negatives of these. Yes, Valerie, I am trying to entice you because you need the layering diorama dies. Everybody does. Okay, so I can twist this die a bit too. So let's just put that on there like that. And then we'll kind of, oh, I like that. See, this way there's too much here.
Yeah. Yes.
But if I twist it a bit, kind of evens it out.
I have somebody at my door. I have to go. See you later.
Bye, Janet.
Thanks. Good luck on your card.
Thanks.
Bye.
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 I like that better. It lessens that. All right. You're ticking me off because every time I move, you move. So stop moving. I just want to get as much of that color up there as I can. There. Solve that problem. Sucker's not moving now, I hope. Okay. That's too much like it.
Yeah.
Don't like it there. And I'm not liking that either. I'm thinking this way. Okay, so if I do this, and this is going to go this way on that, see if I can make that work. Have any idea what I'm trying to do? Yes, Jean, I am an enabler. Absolutely.
Big time.
These pieces you use inside. Just saying, they make really good insides. There. Ooh, ah. Let me get this all cut up. In there. Well.
I like
Heck
that.
Wonder what it would look like if this was Blackberry Bliss instead of white.
Oh, that might be lovely.
Let me just get a piece and just kind of shove it in here. No, I don't think so.
What about a pink piece like Blushing Bride and use the raspberry or rich berry as the base card again?
But we don't have any pink in here.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, we have pale papaya.
Oh,
It's too bad you couldn't second generation the cardstock.
That is a bit dark, isn't it? Underneath there like that.
I think so.
Well, what about pale papaya instead? Or white?
And how about just outlining the edge of the white in either the pale papaya or Blackberry Bliss?
Edging it how?
Well, I tend to use the end of the marker or something, but
Are you suggesting possibly sponging?
well, sponging would work too, but I literally use the
Yeah, me too, but I know that those that are Sponge Pro.
oh, that would make
say
Valerie very happy if you sponged.
it would. Woo! Valerie must not be there. She must be out doing a bee. She hasn't commented on the sponging yet. I'm trying to get a good color layer on there.
I have to say, I wasn't very happy when I placed my, no shipping and handling order. Blending brushes unavailable.
Yep.
That pretty near annoyed me.
As long as it was only pretty near.
Well, it did mean that the order was less because something else I wanted I couldn't get either.
I'm not sponging, Valerie, but I'm wondering if it needs it.
I think, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I'm going to put, as soon as I find my thingy, I'm going to put some dimensionals around here because I want to pop this up. And it does make a difference. So let me get these on and then we'll carry on.
have you seen if the storage
No, No, they're not available yet. I was checked.
Yeah,
That was the other thing that I wanted. And so,
Yep,
yeah, I ordered them in Maze Club.
yep. Still got the thing sitting here with your thank you card that you haven't got yet either because your order hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, because I only ordered those things.
Yep.
they wouldn't even take the order.
No, they've turned it off completely.
Yeah.
They do that when they reach 2,000 units.
Oh, okay. I just thought, like, I'll try the next time I'm placing an order and just see.
Yep. When are they? Hang on. I have a list. They're not on here. No.
Which makes you think at this point, they don't know when they're gonna have them.
No, it's just that I didn't update this last
Ah.
week. It was a week ago. There. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Now I put all those on. Maybe we should have stamped some leaves on here first.
Oh,
Yeah. Sure, Mollet. Think of that now.
no.
Oh, stuck to my finger. Get off. So, how you doing? You enjoying watching me put on dimensionals and then take off dimensionals? Probably would have just been easier to cut another piece of cardstock.
Not lose all those dimensionals.
Or to stamp over top of with the dimensionals.
You can't, because you don't get a good stamped image because you've got high spots and low spots.
I know.
I've tried, believe me.
Yeah, me too.
Been there, done that, moved on. I didn't push these down too hard, so they're coming off. Well, most of them are. Who am I keeping awake?
Well, I haven't quite reached that point yet.
I've been yawning all day. I don't quite know why.
I just find the heat zaps me.
Yes, me too.
Get off me. Almost there. That was kind of dumb to put these on. Why do I do things like that? I feel like there should be the Jeopardy music or something going on. That's sure become a well-known song. Whoever built that song made a fortune. Maybe. Okay. I still have the ink open. Which way did it go? I don't remember. This way? Or this way? That way.
That way.
That way. That way's up. I don't want to have my leaves going on there upside down. Now remember, I'm going to stamp these full strength, but it will go lighter as it dries. So don't panic. I don't want to stamp down there. I just want to stamp here. Do I need them some up in that corner too?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think I'd put some on the bottom too. That bottom corner. that you
Like
weren't gonna
that?
stamp?
Like that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And the bottom too, says Valerie. Apparently you guys are in cahoots.
That's our job.
Just saying.
Oh, that's much nicer. Oh, yes. Oh, 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 oh. I can't find anywhere to put my stuff down. Okay. So now I'm going to attach that to that, and then I'm going to remove the excess. So I'm just going to use adhesive around the hole. Oh, yeah, smart. Now, which way was it up? Should have marked it. Holy crap. What a Dumbo. Was that the way?
No,
Or was that the way?
no.
No, it was this way, I think.
That
Right.
way.
Okay, what are you stuck on now? There's a dimensional there. Not anymore, there's not. Okay, as close and as close as I can get it. So we have that. Now, just cut this. So I made the green wider than this one, so I don't have to worry about making sure it's cut nice. Okay, so we have that, and then that, and then
Nope,
I
on
lost
your
it.
right side.
Thank you. Like, no, I didn't want white on there. And then this.
And now you have to put all them dimensionals back on.
Question, do we want to leave this unstamped or do we want to stamp it?
Writing, stamp the writing.
Writing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
second generation writing.
Stamp the writing. Now that I've got this attached. Okay, first of all, get this out. Should have asked that question first before I stuck it on there.
Excuse me.
Or one of us should have suggested it first.
Yeah, what are you guys doing over there?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Oh. It's that way, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let me mark this. That is up. Okay, got it. Put that on there because it has adhesive on it. Pale papaya. Coming up. Writing. Right way up. Second generation. Okay. Do you think maybe this will be the last time I have to put this together?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, that on this with this over top. Up,
Oh, yeah.
up like that.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to bore you now because I'm going to put all those dimensionals back on. Plus more. Really skinny right there. Whoops. Holy man, it's 9 o'clock already. Get off my finger.
Just about 9:30, actually.
Is it? Ooh,
20 after. Yeah,
just about time to turn into a pumpkin.
just don't wear orange shorts. Orange shorts. My grandson has orange shorts. He has about 3 pair of orange shorts. It's just one of them cartoon things that's been going around Facebook.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Apparently
yeah.
I missed it.
She's out in the garden in her orange short, and the husband goes to the pumpkin to bring her tea or something.
Oh, apparently he doesn't wear glasses or he needs to.
Well, probably they're old on there.
They're old.
Yeah.
They're old. They're old.
Yeah.
Apparently, we were told tonight that when you're 13, old starts at 40. Okay. You
Well,
can tell your daddy that he's old.
he probably has.
Probably.
'Cause when we were 13, 40 was old too.
But
Thinking I
Grandma,
can
you're-
remember 50 was like ancient, sort of like.
But Grandma,
Yep.
you're only 39, so you're okay.
I'm 29, thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought you were 23.
No, I'm 23. Yep, you're right. 23. Sure, Grandma. Yeah, huh? And tonight I told them I'm a classic. They looked at me crazy. I said, well, anything that was born in 1957 is now considered a classic. Classic cars, classic music. Of course, they're at the stage now where all they do is roll their eyes at me. So
Yeah. I guess I'm an old timer then.
yep.
Me too.
It's all right. I don't mind being a classic. Just don't call me old. There's a difference. Because for a classic, you only have to be 25.
To be a classic car.
Yep. So if a car can be a classic at 25, why not an adult?
That's true.
My story. Now I think I gotta put a glue dot in underneath there because it's not sitting down. Too many times taken apart. But that's what glue dots were made for. Come on, get in there. Slide.
My feet are so swollen. I went and got some cold water. Stuck them in there.
Oh, Lord.
Feels good. Feels good.
Okay. Now, wonder how many of these I will put on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
You should have used the strip for some of the, at least the outside ones.
20, I could have, but it's too late now.
Yeah, so definitely.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and a little tiny strip. Come on. Okay, it's going on. See if I can get it relatively centered and straight. Ooh, ah.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Now is it opening the right way?
Oh no.
All right,
Oh,
now all we need is a sentiment and some bling. We need the bling. Have a beautiful day.
Yeah, that'll look good there.
And a piece of white. To stamp it on, and a block to stamp it with. Blackberry Bliss.
I
Yes.
think so.
Oh, Jean, it's after 11. Time to go to bed. There we are. And it's crooked, of course. But it's okay, because I'm going to cut it. Well, I was doing really good to the last cut.
I have such a hard time getting that straight.
I have a tendency to.
Yep.
Yeah, now I got a bow in the middle. There's going to be nothing left of this cardstock by the time I get it. Why do I not just put it in my trimmer and trim it? Oops. Hmm.
Not liking that.
No, I'm not.
It's almost like it needs you to stamp the words over top of it to soften the white.
I'm thinking it needs to be die cut.
Yeah.
I lost the words there.
No.
It needs to be die cut.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have a small enough die in the same shapes?
Well, you know, with double cutting, I can make it any size I want. You know?
What's the smallest size of the ones that those shapes that you cut out?
The little shapes, no, they're way too big.
Oh, they're way too big. Darn.
Tailor-made. Except I spelt Taylor right wrong. Look.
No.
Yeah, well, you know, it's my craft room. My mom and dad had friends called Taylor when we were growing up. The one from the hippo set is not small enough, Val. I looked. Sometimes the sentiment is the hardest part. And other times it just goes on. Slick as a whistle. I got ink on me. Okay, now this has got to cut that off. Don't move, don't breathe, don't say a word. Right through my machine. Oh, that's better. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it has to be flat, because otherwise it's going to cost $1.94 to mail.
Can only have one layer of pop-ups, huh?
Yep. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things to go in the mail on Monday. And I only had to pay for one stamp. I recycled all the rest of them. It was lovely. Valerie sent me something that had 3 or 4 stamps on it, and none of them were canceled. So I got all of those were reused. If Canada Post is dumb enough not to cancel the stamp, I'm not going to tell them about it. Yeah. Okay, we need bling. We need some genial gems. Because they are these colors. Of course, I don't. Oh, yes. See, they are those colors. Perfect. Colors. And they need to be here.
Yes.
And they need to be green. I'm thinking. I'll put a papaya one on there, but it's not going to show up. What do you think? What colors?
It looks better
Green.
with the green ones.
Yeah, the green.
Is that enough? Or shall we put more?
Really?
I think it's enough.
Ooh, you know what would be cool? Where's my Post-it note? I want to see if I can get some winky right around the corner, around the edge.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Something as simple as a little bit of Wink Stella just takes the card from, okay, I like it, to, oh my God, it's gorgeous. getting a little carried away. I started out thin and I'm getting a little wider as I go around.
Well, it's like you can never have too much, Winky.
I agree. Just about, there we go. Can you see it?
Lovely.
Can you see the little bit of blingy in there?
A little bit, yeah.
Speaking of Post-it notes, do you know what lady showed the use of Post-it notes that are full sticky not? I saw that, Val. They've got
Oh.
Post-it notes out now that the whole thing is sticky, not just a strip at the top. And I haven't been to Staples to find them yet. Okay, Bo? Or are we done?
I think we're done.
Or maybe,
Nice, yes.
Yeah, balances off the sentiment.
yeah. But now we have 4.
Yeah, you need another one somewhere.
Very pretty.
Mhm.
Oh, Val says they're on Amazon. I don't have Amazon Prime, so ordering them would be really expensive.
I got them at Walmart.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow. Okay, so now Valerie, what did you want on the inside? Something about words on the sentiment on the bottom left. Oh. She says on the sentiment on the bottom left. Up, up.
Yeah. No. Down in the corner there on the left. There.
Better?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, Valerie, just the stamp with the lettering, 2nd generation. On the side, like that. Come on, 20 seconds is a long time when I'm waiting for an answer.
I think on an angle.
On this angle or
Yeah.
this angle or both?
Go crazy, both.
Go crazy. I've been going crazy, Mark. Like that. Can you
Yeah.
see it? In the middle so you can still write on it. Oh, it's too late.
But
It's great. You
still
can write
you
over top
over
of it.
top.
Yep. So do you want me to do the whole thing?
No, I think that's overkill.
I just got something on my ink pad. It's a dimensional strip. Okay, inside envelope and front are done. Ski. Do we have time to do one more?
9:38.
Let's try one with that twine like we were going to do on the first one. Yeah. There we are.
Lovely.
Cool. Okay, that's 2. So now this one. And maybe a pale papaya base. Because I've got them here. I have to cut this down. Hang on.
That looks really good on there.
I lost my twine.
Ah,
Oh, Lord. I may never find it again.
I didn't see which way it went.
Oh, there it is. Hiding under my cardstock. I think I cut a hunk off and it might not be long enough now. I might have to cut more. Okay. What happened? What happened? Oh. Oh. Good night. Good night. We'll see you guys in the morning. Well, what do you think? And
Colored
then-
though.
Colored?
I like that.
Really? I gotta color it?
Sorry.
It will take me forever to color it.
Just put a piece of paper or scrap paper under your 3 twines and just color the middle one.
Okay,
Oh. Oh, that would be neat.
that.
That one, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, what am I coloring? What color am I coloring it?
pale papaya.
Am I tying this first or not?
It's up to you.
I
would think it
would, 'cause-
be-
It would keep it tight for when you're kind of coloring it.
Yeah.
Where are my glue dots? I'll do the Ange McKay thing. This is such a cool trick.
Sure is.
I love those aha moments. There we go. Okay, one bow. Oh yeah, put the glue dot in there, Mollet, and now you can't get the Post-it note under there. Hello, Blondie.
Are you only going to color the middle one?
Yeah. Maybe if I get my Post-it note in there. There we go.
Yeah, but you probably want your Post-it note on top of the top and the bottom
Nope.
strings.
I'll be fine. Gonna stretch them out. This way I only have to color one side of this string too.
Yeah.
That's right.
And one of the bow ties down or something.
Sorry, what was that?
Color one of the strings of the bow.
Get up there.
That's really good.
Thanks for
Yes.
watching, Jean. I appreciate you coming back. Good night, and good night, Yvonne. Okay, what did you want me to color now?
One of the strings of the bow to make it look like it's part of what you colored? Or do you think you should leave it white?
I'm kind of liking it white.
Okay.
What does everybody think?
I like it white.
Yeah, I think white.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna put adhesive on this now. It's on there for good now. It ain't moving. I hope those are in the right spot. Yeah, they'll do. All right. Just about done. Have to do a sentiment on the front. Uh-oh, I ran out. Where's my other one? Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's underneath the pile. Never to be seen again. Make sure it opens the right way. I'm putting this right on here, right? Did we want to put a piece underneath it? It's too late. I've got the string around. I can't cut it.
Looks great. Just the way it is.
Not going there. Ooh,
Lovely.
I like it. Now, sentiment. Sentimental. What shall we say on this one?
Just hello.
Just hello? How about to a dear friend?
Sure.
Lovely.
Do we want to stamp it, die cut it and pop it, or just stamp it right on there?
I'm thinking right on there.
Yeah, just straight on.
And in what color?
Blackberry bliss.
Yeah.
Blackberry Bliss. It is. Okay, my stamp will be forever colored now. Hard to believe that that is the same as that. It's so
Yeah.
black. Okay, where are those genial gems? Because they need to be used again. I think this time we'll put the pale papaya ones on.
Yeah. Ooh, lovely.
Okay, here I am with the third one again.
That looks good.
Yeah, not so
Mo?
much. Not so much. There, that's where it's going. Okay, inside. Are we done? Is that it? Is that finished?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh. Maybe Winky a few of the leaves?
Winky a few of the leaves. Ooh. Or all of them.
Or all of them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Boy, we're getting feedback of something. I don't know what that is. It's okay. It comes and goes.
I'm not hearing anything.
I can hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can hear it.
It's weird how it comes and goes though.
My AC on, but it's going steady.
And I think, but are you muting yourself in between, Carmen?
Nope. No, I only muted myself when my niece come over.
Oh, okay.
There. Winky. It's Winky. Sounds like a tap running, Valerie says. Okay.
I did actually, when I first heard it, wondered if one of your grandsons was showering.
Yeah,
Because
no,
it
they're
sounded
in-
like water.
They're in bed
Yeah.
and my door is closed, so that would not be happening.
I'm gonna mute myself and see what happens.
Okay, envelope. I love these leaves. I think they're so pretty.
They are beautiful. Did that make any difference? With the
Wait.
sound?
Yeah.
Sort of.
It-
But that's okay because we're done. Because you'll just have to be surprised when I make the fourth one.
Nice.
They're very nice.
That one's pretty.
Definitely not my style of cards, I tell you.
Did 3 of them, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And we started out with exactly the same thing. Stamped them all together and all 3 cards are so different. Oh, and I was supposed to be using this stuff for the inside
Whoops.
of that other one. And then I didn't.
Oh, well.
Oh,
You
well.
will on another one.
Pieces for another project. Oh, if you could see the mess. Holy curly. Okay, 1, 2, and 3.
Lovely.
That's a nice array of cards that we made tonight. Look at that.
Quick,
Yeah.
simple, and
Very nice.
very nice.
This one did not get any Winky on it.
Oh, that's not good.
We definitely need Winky on it. So I'll just wink some of the leaves, and then we'll be fine. There we go. Just have to avoid the blackberry bliss when you're doing this.
No pink
Very
tonight, eh?
nice.
Pardon me?
I said no pink tonight, right?
No, no pink. But I wonder what it would look like. Sorry, you got my head going now. And I just happen to have a piece of cardstock just sitting here and the ink. Wonder what these leaves would look like if we
Winkified them?
winkified them.
Ooh.
I might have to use this on a card now.
Well, definitely once they're winkied, you will.
Oh my goodness.
Mm.
It is so neat the way it changes.
Yeah, that is so pretty.
I agree. Okay, I won't put you through the pain and agony of seeing me color them all. But there,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
isn't that gorgeous? And the sparkle. Holy crowly.
I'm gonna have to put that on my wish list now.
You're welcome.
Winky isn't a wish list. Winky is a
Absolutely.
must-have.
Yeah,
Yes.
necessity.
It's definitely one of the staples. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
That's really pretty.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I don't have my bow maker here, so we're gonna fake a bow. I don't like these bows. But I'll do it. Ooh,
Yeah.
la la la
Wow.
la.
That's a card just like that.
Just
Yeah.
like that.
Wow.
Very
Lovely.
pretty.
Put
It's
it
just so
there.
simple, so pretty.
And then just a nice little hello down here in the corner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Well, there's part number 4, not that I've put it all together, but you know, you get the idea what it will be.
Yes.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's lovely.
Well, ladies, there you are. 10 o'clock, we've had 2 hours of creating. We've basically made 4 cards. I just have to put this one together. I'm thinking I need to emboss this, and then because this is like it needs to go on a white card base.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I still had the subtle. I could use the subtle embossing folder,
Mhm.
just like that,
Yeah.
and that, and then the little bow up in the top,
Mhm.
the hello down here in the bottom, and there's my card.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Maybe I won't emboss it. I think I'll just leave it. Because the textured textile would be too much, I think. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. Valerie says, just do it.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Wonder if
It
I have
is. And I'm going to leave now. If I don't see you before, have a great trip, Glenda.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll be live on Monday and then that's it for a while.
Oh, okay, I thought I read somewhere that tonight was it, so,
Well,
but Monday,
this is the last Friday for a while.
okay,
Okay.
so we
Um,
get Monday,
You
okay,
get Monday. Yeah, but yes, Monday at 8 o'clock. I
Yeah.
will be here.
okay. Thank you
Okay.
all, have a great night, ladies,
Thanks,
Thank you.
Molly.
Good night.
Bye.
bye.
And goodbye, Facebook. Thanks for hanging out with us and have a wonderful weekend. Bye
Thank
for
you.
now.